Oh, hi. I didn't see you come in. I'm Nick, one of the teachers here at Snider Music Center, and today I'm going to be talking to you about slide guitar, something that a lot of people have become very interested in lately. And I'm going to be speaking specifically about standard tuning slide, which just means playing a slide in a tuning that that most books would have you tune to initially. It's just called standard tuning for guitar, which is E, A, D, G, B, and E. And so one thing about slide is that most players tend to tune to an open tuning, meaning that when they play all the strings it creates a chord. But when I was first starting out, that was kind of a scary prospect to me because I didn't really want to mess around up here too much because I was kind of nervous at the time and I didn't know how to get back. So I kind of figured out a way to play in just standard so I wouldn't have to retune it. So one thing that I noticed initially was that when I was playing a G chord, I had these open strings here. So I was thinking, oh, that's kind of interesting. I've got these open strings here, so I can just play a G like this. I don't even have to touch it with my hand, and I just play the D, G, and B strings, and that'll create a G chord all on its own. You may recognize this riff from the beginning of a Stone song. That's just a G over and over again, but with open strings. And so my mind kind of said, well, that's very interesting. And how can I apply this to slide? Well, what I thought was, well, when I'm playing a slide, I can just bar straight across. That's the only thing I've got. And so that was a little off-putting. But then I remembered, oh, this G is just open. So when I play an A chord, if I just play those same three strings, it will create an A chord. So on the second fret, I'm creating an A chord. And so the same thing will continue to be applied all the way up the neck. So I've got A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. So I've got all these major chords that I can play on just the D, G, and B strings using my slide. And so I started applying that to all these different songs, and it actually worked out pretty well. I was able to play some old blues songs, like for instance, there's one called Little Red Rooster that I like to show people at first, which just kind of sounds like this. And again, that was just me playing the D, G, and B strings. So it's kind of an easier way to play some of those old blues songs you may have heard. But then something else happened. I was thinking, well, what happens if I need to play a minor chord? Because this was all based on a G major. So then I was playing some E minor or some various minor chords, and I came across E minor. I was thinking, oh, well, look, I've got a D, B, and E string open on my E minor chord, right? And so I was thinking, oh, well, that with the G it kind of worked, where I was just playing across my D, G, and B strings in order to get major chords. So maybe if I just play across my G, B, and E strings, it would work for minor chords. So here, let's hear how it sounds. So if I was going to play an A, if I just play across those strings, I get that A minor tonality. And again, that'll work all the way up the neck. So just using these open strings, I can get all the major chords and all of the minor chords, which was kind of very revelatory to me at the time. And so you can try applying that to all different kinds of songs and try playing along with some songs you already know and see if you can apply some of the slide techniques that I mentioned here today. So I hope this has been informative, and I'll be signing off now. Bye-bye.